This is my Prezi presentation on how to create a Prezi presentations. So first, you need to have your Prezi account. So if you have one, just log in. If you don't, just create one. It's pretty easy. So and then you click New Presentations. And the next part is you need to choose a template. The reason I would recommend a template because it can save 50% of your work on setting up the path and everything. And they got so many different templates you can choose. I'm sure that one is going to fit your need on the presentations. And how you're going to choose a suitable template? You have to consider the following: structures and flow. How many subtopics do you have on your presentations? What is the flow that you want your presentation to go through? And do you have anything you want to highlight to your audience? Or is there any pictures or video you want to insert in your presentations? Here's the examples. Here's my school names and the pictures. It looks pretty boring. So, and I also want the audience to understand a bit more. So I will double click to insert some more work. And this is the first full train school in Hong Kong. So it's pretty easy to actually control the wording things because basically you can just control the size by clicking the A, bigger one, smaller one, or you can even change the color of the word or change the font and everything. So after you finish, you can just kick it outside, move it to the place that you really like. And also for the picture as well, you click on the pictures, look at the hand, and then you can move it. So after you finish it, that's done. So you can ready to go for the next page. The next thing I like to do is also looking at the overview of your presentation. So here we go. So you can see this is your overview of the presentation. It feels like you're walking through your right. And then you just click next and see if the flow is something that you really like. Obviously, I cut a lot slide to shorten the explanation. So if you feel like that you want to add more, don't worry about it. So any page you want to add more, just click on that place and then they will help you to actually do it. So let's have a look for this part. And then there's something I really want to doing it is adding an extra theme. So you go to the insert and go into the layout. You can choose a single theme or multi-theme. So basically just click one of them and then they will actually going down over there to see how you actually really want it. So what you can do is clicking that one to see how you want to add the stuff and all different things. But obvious, you can see the path of it. It looks very interesting because it's going out and then going back in. Then how can you rearrange the sequence? So you just move it and drag it to the right place that you really want it to go. So this is what you can do. And then you can click to add text and all different things, or even you can actually input a pictures. So here's the way to doing it. Insert images and then going to find one images you really like and then click open. Because the images normally is quite big, so you need to wait for a little bit while in order to do it. After you processing, you can actually make an image bigger, smaller, or even though you can add words again like I just do. Cool. So I hope that you understand how to actually set up those things and then how you're actually doing your path. Remember that when you edit your path, you can move them, go forward, backward, and all different things. You can also just drag a theme to put it in somewhere else if you like, just like that. And then you will create a path. Again, because when you create it, they will normally put it at the last of the page. Make sure you put it in the right place when you're doing it. This is the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it.